everyone, my name is Fatimata Ly, and today I'm going to talk to you about the power of words. Yes, words. I didn't know what I was going to write for my TED Talk, but I knew I had to write words. Words that come out of my mouth that goes into your head, and you think about the words I said, internalize it, and say words back. It's kind of crazy how words control and dictate our life. Imagine a word, a form of sound that comes out of our mouth that has the ability to make a person feel a variety of feelings, make us do things, respond to things, think about things, and is the main source of communication. The words I love you from a significant other can make a person feel loved, good about themselves, like they're doing something right. The words can make a person laugh, make a person's day, inspire someone, draw in a person's attention like I'm doing now. Words are used to describe who we are, but it also has the ability to break a person down into a box or boxes, into a word. My question is, why do we give words the ability to simplify us, to put our life lessons, experiences, emotions, and who we are into a box, a word, a single, distinct, meaningful element of speech or writing? It's time people become more cognizant of the words that they use and and the association that we use with them. I'm a Senegalese Muslim American, and when I see words that describe who I am in the media, like Islam being associated with terrorism and African being represented as poverty, catastrophe, and colonization, I begin to shy away from my true identity because I know those words that are in the media and people associate with my identity doesn't define who I am as a person. And I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. There's other Africans and Muslims and even anyone else whose identity is associated with a single word or a negatively connoted word, and they can't express themselves truly because of fear of being rejection. We've grown from a culture that dismisses or rejects anything that differs from the beliefs and actions of the majority. From my perspective, which is a white, straight Christian male, when we begin to associate that with normal and righteous, and anything that falls out of the category is deemed inferior or abnormal. Like how Jews were called rats and vermins by Nazis during the Holocaust. Like how Tutsi people were called cockroaches by Hutu before the horrendous 1994 Rwandan genocide. Like how African Americans were called predators. Like how the President of the United States so openly denounced Mexican immigrants as rapists and criminals, making it feel as if immigrants in this country were no longer welcome, as if America wasn't made on the backs of them. Words have meaning and power because of us. Humans give it power. But we shouldn't give the words power over people's well-being. The hateful words people use can have a large impact on people's psychological and emotional health. According to Cerisi J. Barchard, a medical health writer and advocate, she is the founder of the online depression community and the author of Words Can Change Our Brain. She believes hostile language can disrupt significant genes that play a key part in the production of neurochemicals that protect us from stress. Not only that, but according to your dictionary, there are plenty of studies that show the emotions of adults which are caused by hearing nothing but harsh and cruel things as they grow up. Many teenagers with poor self-esteem images engage in bad behavior that hurt them, or even worse, sexual promiscuity, drug addiction, and even crime like theft. These young adults have a tendency to lash out, and it's common for children who grow up under these burdens to become more violent than children raised in more positive and nourishing environments. So we'll have teenagers growing up with a lack of self-esteem and a more violent nature because people simply couldn't be nicer to each other. But what happens when we start to dissociate words that have meaning to us from negative connotations and deny words of hate power. People will start to embrace their identity without fear of being judged, misrepresented, or casted out. Borchardt puts it this way: positive words such as peace, love, can alter the expression of genes, strengthening areas of our frontal lobe and promoting the brain's cognitive functioning. They propel the motivational centers of our brain into action. We must learn to adjust the words that we use and how we use them. Not saying that we should think 10 times as harder about the words that we say before saying it, but ask yourself how it would make a person feel. What am I gaining from saying this? And assessing what kinds of biases and prejudice is in the words that we're saying. Words, because they have power.